I'm Steve MinOn, and I'm reading from the foreword I wrote for Garth Jones BLACK PILLS. Garth will read this and ask if I'm turtling, and I will respond politely by saying, I'm emerging. I'm using the title Emerging Literary Fiction Author here to describe myself so I can highlight a contrast. While I write earnestly, mired in literary self-importance, Garth writes flippantly, jestingly, facetiously mired in something a Czech might have distilled from wormwood. We met, I recall, after one of those writers' competitions where we both were promised a chat with a publisher if we made it through the rounds. His chat went the same way mine did, nowhere. Later at the bar I realised that, despite our different approaches to our writing, our very different manuscripts, we had a lot in common. I liked his work because it reminded me that I needed to emerge from my own arse. And he liked his work too. How convenient. A meeting of minds. Garth's work is not literary, and yes, yet it is. He hides his considerable emotional intelligence under a bushel of belchingly funny, lowbrow humour and sickening concepts. I find myself throwing up and eating it up at the same time, which I put down to his talent for making me laugh while sliding a shiv-like human theme between my ribs, which is not so much a flex as a hex. If you had been following him the way I have, with a garbage bag and a banister brush on hand, you would have been entertained and shocked by each of his earlier works. I note for mention Cheaper Skips, the Feel Bad Sessions 2021, his collection of short, sordid and gonzo gorgeous stories. They only made you feel bad if bad is good. Then there is Homebrewed Vampire Bullets, an exploitation novel about a very wrong band going even further wrong. I consider this his magnum opus, if by magnum you mean the bottle that is one size down from the Jerry-bomb. The Jerry-bomb opus, we're still waiting for it. I expect it might be his next novel. But in the meantime, he's taking a vacay onto the harder stuff, onto the pills. Black pills. I've read every story in this collection, twice. The first time with my jaw on the floor, and the second time just to appreciate the arse artistry he exhibits when he writes them. No turtling here. He's opening it up and letting it flow. Disgraceful stuff. You'll love it. I do. Just look at the titles. Rennie and Rel Smash Some Nazis, a romance. Don't expect Emily in Paris. Then there's The Insatiable Sexual Witches of Wriggler's Bend, which reminds me, I need to call the plumber. The collection wouldn't be complete without the story of our times, rental hell. Wondering what you can do about the housing crisis? Don't give Garth Jones the keys to the housing ministry or you'll lose your bond. In any case, I suppose if you're reading this, you've already committed or you have at least been committed. So I'm not telling you anything that will save you. You're in for a ride if you read on. It's not going to be comfortable, but you're going to enjoy it, much like anal sex. He hasn't called this a Pass the Amel collection for nothing, and it's not for nothing either. It's $11.95. Thank you.